everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm really excited for because it is a Q&A video on get to know me video. I've wanted to do one for a while, I just wasn't sure if you guys would want to see it, but I'm really excited because I got a bunch of questions. I'm really excited to answer them for you, and I hope you really enjoy it. So, the first question is, how old am I? So, I may not look it, but I'm actually 26. I have been mistaken for a teenager on multiple occasions, but I promise you, I am 26. And I'm turning 27 in not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 months time. I'm a little bit scared, but it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. I was scared about turning 26 and look where I am now. Next question. Do I have any pets? So, I did used to have pets. I had rabbits growing up, 4. They were just lovely, fluffy bundles of joy. I loved them. And we also had a family cat. And I had a couple of gerbils a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, they all passed away. And my cat and the 2 gerbils actually passed away almost a year ago now, so that was quite difficult. Just because it was literally 1 week, and then the next week, and then the next week. It was all 3 of them gone at the same time, so that was quite difficult. So, speaking of animals, the next question is, what is your favourite animal? So, my favourite animal has and always has been lions, because I watched The Lion King when I felt like I was 7 or 8, I was quite young, and I just was obsessed with lions after that. I literally, I would get magazines, cut out the pictures of the lions and make collages. I'd have posters of them, I'd have stuffed animals of lions. Even my granddad, he adopted a lion for me at the zoo that's not nearby us, but the local zoo, and he adopted a lion for me, and I got a picture of it, and I think I've still got it somewhere. So yeah, I've just been obsessed with lions forever. However, the one thing I don't like about lions is that the men make the women do the hunting, and then the men get to eat first, and the women get the scraps. No, that would not fly in my kitchen. Anyway, do I have any tattoos, and are we allowed to see them? So, I actually have 7 tattoos. So, I've got one on my collarbone, which I will show you. So, if you can see, just there. They're song lyrics. I've got a lily here, and I've got a, can't really see it. That tattoo is from a book series. So the story behind the lyrics is because one of my friends passed away. It was about 7 years ago now, but at the time it was really, really hard just because of how he went and stuff. I'm not going to go into it just because out of respect for him and the family. I don't really want to post that on the internet, but he passed away, and this was kind of our song that we would sing, and I just thought in memory of him, forever. I don't know how people think of tattoos, so remembering people, I just wanted a tattoo. I knew I wanted a tattoo, so I got that in memory of him. The flowers is literally just because I wanted something floral on my arm, and I didn't want roses or anything because I know quite a lot of people who have roses on their arm. And I got a lily, and then I was like, oh my god, I love it, I want it really big, please can I have it? And I kind of realised afterwards. I was like, oh, my niece is called Lily. I hope she's not going to think it's after her. I do love her, but I was like, girl, this is just a coincidence. And then that one's just from a book series, and I actually have questions about books later on, so I'll get into that in a bit. So, the next question is, do your friends know about your YouTube channel and what made you start? Yes, my friends do know about my YouTube channel, and so far they like my videos, I think. They're being really supportive, and what made me start is because I've always thought I would love to be able to just post myself on the internet, like to do a video of ASMR and just post it on YouTube and like make a hobby of it. And I was just always too busy scared, and one day I just bit the bullet. I was like, do you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I did it, and I'm glad I did, because even though like I don't get thousands of subscribers or anything like that, the support that I do have currently is just, it's really lovely to see, and love you all. And especially like when I get comments saying, oh, please can you do this, please can you do this. I've got like 4 on the go at the moment, just video requests, just video, like, it's like, can you do this in video, can you do this in video, and it's really, really lovely to see that people want me to keep posting, so yeah, I'm grateful. What is your dream job? I want to be an author, that's the dream. I've loved writing literature forever, like, I've always written like short stories or poetry. I stopped for a while when I was a teenager because I thought I was bad. So if you're out there and you think you're bad, keep going, don't be me, don't throw it all away. I wrote some stories when I was a kid. I remembered them as an adult. I was like, oh, I should find them, and then I remembered I threw them away because I thought they were rubbish. So, don't be me, keep going, go with your dreams. Any big plans for 2024? So, I wouldn't say they're mind-blowing big. They're not like, oh, I'm going to travel the world, but I'm focusing on my YouTube channel, and I've got well, it's not my wedding. My best friend's getting married, I'm going to be a bridesmaid there, and I want to get the next belt up in my martial arts class. So I would be three belts away from black belt, which would be super exciting. And I'm going away for my birthday. But other than that, nothing like major, just like little things, and like, I don't want to say nothing major because they're like important to me, but it's nothing like be a star in a movie or anything like that. I guess it depends what your version of big is, but anyway, what was your favourite subject in school? Now, even though I really liked creative writing, my favourite lesson in school was art, because I really liked I really liked drawing and the creative side and painting, and like using different chalks and pencils and everything. I didn't take it as a GCSE because I felt like art you should be able to express yourself in art, not be like confined in like a box, like you have to do this, this and this. I don't know if anyone, like, let me know what GCSE art was like if you did do it, because that's what I just didn't want to experience that. But if it wasn't like that, maybe I've just missed out and I don't know about it. But I heard it was like a 10-hour exam. No thank you. Barely dealt with a 1-hour once, let alone 10. What are your favourite books? So this one, yeah, it's from the Fallen series. I'm still working through those, but I really, really like those books. I really like mythical creatures. So like I think that one's about like angels and stuff, but I really also like the ones about like vampires and werewolves and stuff. So I did really like the Twilight books. The films, I liked them as a teenager, but I rewatched them as an adult and thought all the books are a lot better. Please don't come at me. If you like the films, that's fine. But I preferred the books because I like being, I don't know, I just feel like they're more detailed and they don't like skip a bunch of stuff. And there's the Women of the Underworld series by Kelly Armstrong, and I love those books too. But I like a lot of fiction, like romance fiction, like comedy, anything like that. I read a lot of fiction. So give me a book and I'd probably read it. Which countries would you like to visit? So I've been to Florida and I would really like to go back because I went there as a teenager and I went to Disneyland and stuff. It was amazing and I kind of really want to relive that. And I also really want to go to Italy because I've heard it's very sunny. And also I've heard there's like a lot of culture there and a lot of history there, and I really like that sort of thing as well. So I'd also really like to go to Italy. Back in the day I did want to go to Africa. But now I'm a little bit frightened of getting like attacked by an animal or something if I was like on a safari or something. But I'm probably just being a little bit dramatic there. But also I've heard you've had to get like a couple of jabs if you're going to certain countries, and I don't really want to do that. Not because like I'm afraid or anything, but my last like vaccine, it didn't make me feel very good, so maybe I'll go one day, who knows. So next question, do I have any hobbies? So I've got my martial arts class, which I love doing. I've got this YouTube channel, and I'm kind of like a hobby at the moment. I don't get paid to do any of this, I just love doing it. And I've got my creative writing as well. They're the kind of main hobbies that I have. But I also like going out to see my friends and just like anything creative, like drawing, like anything creative. I really like those sorts of hobbies, really. The next question is, did I play any sports? And if so, what sports? So I was never a massive athlete in school. I would actually get picked second to last, or maybe even last, when getting picked for teams. Just because, like, I don't think I was bad. I just didn't care. I was just like, oh, whatever, like, tag you're it. Oh, okay, bye, see you later. But I loved doing badminton and swimming with my dad. My parents got together, and every other weekend I would see my dad, and he had like a net that he'd put in his garden because he had quite a big garden. And when it was summer, we'd like play badminton together, and I was a really sore loser. But yeah, we used to play badminton together. It was a lot of fun, and he'd like teach me like, oh, you should hit it like this, or you should try and do this, and like it was really, really good fun. And every Sunday as well, we used to go swimming for at least an hour, and I really enjoyed doing that as well. Sometimes we swim together, sometimes we swim on our own, but I really enjoyed doing that. And afterwards we'd always go to the vending machine and we'd get a chocolate bar, and we would just sit and eat our chocolate bar and have a little nap. I loved it. I think I'd go and do it again. I stopped going swimming with my dad. It makes me a bit sad really, but I stopped going swimming with my dad just because I got a bit body conscious as a teenager. But if he's like, oh, do you want to go swimming? I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, let's get a chocolate bar afterwards. And finally, the last question is, what got me into ASMR? I actually discovered ASMR by accident. I was watching, I have really bad sleep insomnia, which I'm getting treated by a doctor because it's got really bad. So I was watching YouTube, like sort of as background noise, because I like overthink before I go to bed, so I would have that as background noise. And I was watching a video about Reiki healing, and I was watching that, and then I think the next day I went on YouTube and put in Reiki healing, and it came up with an ASMR video, and I watched it. I think the ASMR artist who did it was ASMR August. I still love her videos, and I found out my sister actually watches her videos too. I did not know that. But I found like more of her videos, started watching them. Then I found more ASMR artists on the way, and that's kind of how I got into ASMR really. And I kind of thought, at first I was like, am I the only one who watches ASMR? But then I spoke to more people about it, and it turns out like a bunch of people, like all the friends that I've told about my ASMR channel, they also watch ASMR and they love it, and it's nice. Like everyone in the ASMR community is really, really nice and everything. But that's what got me into ASMR. I think it was around lockdown time as well. So I was living on my own, so it was quite lonely at that time. But watching the videos beforehand, like some of the roleplay ones, like doing your hair or something, like that was quite nice during lockdown. Just because like it kind of, I know that there isn't someone in the same room as you, but it was nice. Like, it almost felt like company when you couldn't have any. So that is all the questions that I have. I'm really sorry if I didn't get your questions. I tried to pick the ones that were the most popular, and the ones that I thought that might interest people the most. Thank you to everyone who's commented, liked, subscribed to my channel. It really, really does mean a lot. If you do like the video, feel free to like and leave a comment below. I am working on a couple more videos as well.